Hello, how are we doing? How's it going, everyone? Just putting the final finishing touches. Just so much stuff to learn. Getting there slowly. Obviously over Christmas, kind of like, you know, slowed down a little bit and did other things, but now I'm like raring to go, getting back into it. Hello, Guspo. Right. Okay, let's get this going. What are we all doing? It's Sunday. Can you believe it's Sunday? It's Sunday today. It is a Sunday. Hello, LG. Whoop whoop to you too, and good morning to Red. What time is it for you? So here it's 10 to 5 just now. 4:50. I love I like finding out where it is. Yes, it's evening here, but you know, it's confusing because time zones are all over the shop. Is LG, you're in the future, aren't you? It's like evening for LG. Okay. Okay. Eating those after eights, you know. Fancy chocolate that you only really eat at Christmas time. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. It's almost noon for you. Okay. So you're 5 hours behind. Let's see. Right. I think it will be the fucking bane of my existence. By bane, I don't mean the fucking terrible. What they did to one of Batman's arch nemesis. Oh, I mean Bane as a character, right? Bane should be really interesting. They really messed it though, didn't they? Is anyone else interested in the new Batman? Because I don't know about you, but I love Robert Pattinson. He has this attitude that is, yeah, right? I feel like he could bring something really interesting to the role. He just has this sort of attitude. Oh, let's get us over here. Yeah, so for anyone who's not done a Google deep dive into Robert Pattinson, do yourself a favour and really find out what he's all about, because he is fucking hilarious. And at points, Robert Pattinson goes to levels where you're not sure if he's being serious, if he's totally taking the piss. It's actually really hard to tell, and I love that. I'm really into that. I like that energy of someone who's rather famous and well known. And it's just, they're either like insane, like actually insane, or they're just permanently taking the piss out of everyone. I love that. Anything's better than Batfleck. I mean, I do agree. Is it like universally agreed that that was the worst Batman? What's his name again? Name's totally escaped my brain. Dune. Oh god, yeah, we just got that tape. Right. Let's go upstairs and listen to this tape. Ben Affleck, thank you. I was thinking his name was like Ben, but I couldn't work out. I couldn't remember his name. I always forget that he played Batman, I'm going to be honest. Always forget because he was fucking terrible. I mean, to be fair, it might not have been just him. Okay, so we've got a tape to play. But we have nothing to play it on. Right. I was thinking about this a lot last night. And I was thinking, we need to get this body out of the tree, right? We really do. I don't like the idea of having to use the Incredible Hulk guy. But as it stands, I can't see any other way out of it. I'm thinking we can talk to Kuno. We also need to go and open the lock as well. We've got a lot to do. Quickly talk to Kuno, right? We'll see if...
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
We need to sort out his dad as well. Yeah, I found your shack. Did you fuck in there? No. What's with the pig head? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Lovely. Cool pig head. I liked it. I go on too. This one. Point to your head. It's shit. What? What is this shit? Fucking on yourself? This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there. Nothing wrong with a bit of self-deprecation. Found the plate. We did. We found a plate covered in powder residue. That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno's Shazam. Alright. Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you have that sparkle in your eye. The tube of Magnilosum? It's a vitamin, don't you know anything? He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was. It's magnesium. Yeah, it's the mag. You need that to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through a tube a day. Alright. Don't teach him he's gonna use it against. Okay. I think it's magnesium that we use to refill our morale, so we know all about it. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. I mean, probably if you're like 12. Fuck you, don't do mag, you're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die. Thank you. Right. Let's discuss the body. No. We're not going to be able to talk to him about getting it down, are we? Okay. I did... I thought maybe we would be able to talk to him about the body. There's no chance of that. Okay. We'll talk to him so he's not telling us anything new. Okay, so we are going to have to use the big guy, which is a little bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping we'd be able to work out a way to do it. I was really hoping we'd get around it. I'm just gonna go and open this lock first. It just seems like the right thing to do. But we're not going to go and explore the other place yet. The aim for today is get the body down. That's one of the first ones. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? It's down, it's not up. God damn it. Get the body down. Listen to this tape. So this tape is apparently some sort of evidence about the guy who was killed. Don't know what it's going to tell us, I'm going to be honest. But the Union guys were using it as basically a reason for why they killed him. Am I going the right way here? Like a map that shows you where you are. Body down day, yay! It's time to celebrate. Oh, hello, new people. Oh, you must come to do this. Okay. Let's do the thing then. Pull the lever. Yay! Grab the handle, pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving. Sweet. So this is opening up a new area for us. Can you feel it? The feeling of a body coming down? I'm not gonna lie, there is part of me that's thought maybe we should just leave it up there and see how long we can do it. Okay, so he's basically saying don't get sidetracked. I agree. We have a body to get out of a tree. These guys don't want to talk? Okay. I mean, while we're here, not to get sidetracked too much. While we're here, we could see about getting a tape player. Oh, what thought do we have on going as well? We have a good thought on the go. Let's have a look. Oh yes, we've got motorway south. Okay, we've got 2 hours remaining on that. To the pawn shop. Ooh, it's a new thing. Because I have perception now. I can see things. Rack of second-hand uniforms. Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Yeah? Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding towards you. Giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the word Emyal Burnin. Is that Yemna? Yelmdal. I can never remember how to pronounce those words. Let's sniff the t-shirt. It smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin. Sniffing is okay, says the shopkeeper, but please don't try anything on. Can't you have leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy? Yeah, we know. Okay, that's a rad Man from Helmjell t-shirt you've got there. Hell yeah. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this was such a pure exemplar. We have a lot in common. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm a fan, but I do think the Helmdallerman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Helmjell really existed, but they're wrong. Do you mean he was real? I mean, even if he didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really. Okay. You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Katla, though not quite as far as the Helmdal, and watched the northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique energetic tides there. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might say. How much for the t-shirt? 2? That's a bargain. Yeah. Couldn't you just give me it for free then? But why? The man from Helmjell is a superstar. I'm a superstar. It would be perfect. Look at that! Sometimes if you don't ask, you don't get. Now we've got a kick-ass t-shirt. Let's see how awesome it actually is. Not gonna lie. Pretty fucking awesome. So, +1 to physical instrument. Or inspiring musculature. +1 to shivers. The sprawling saga. But -2 to authority, because you're too old from this shirt. Well, I don't care about having authority, so wow. For a moment there, we were starting to not look very good. I think we're getting it back. I think we're looking even better than we were before, if that's possible. Right. Let's see about a tape player.
Hello,
please.
hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Classy AF, I agree, Guspel, I agree. Boomboxes on the shelf. Oh yes. Sure that one? Shuffle boomboxes. Okay, yes. Can I get a discount? A police discount? Okay. A man like that in a neighbourhood like this, in a rickety house falling into the sea, there's fear in him. Use it to your advantage. I'm not sure if that's really making... Okay. Aren't you afraid of masked gunmen, the roof falling in, killer waves, aircraft accidents, botched surgeries? I'll buy it for 4 real. No, not really. I expect a momentous change at any moment, but it seems that you are. He almost sounds concerned and seems to weigh your offer. 4 real it is. This is incredible. Yeah. Success, sort of. Whatever gets the job run. Job done, right? I mean, if it works, it works. And here you are, quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes. Alright. You have anything else I'm interested in? The street lamp, yep, for 700. And then this was like models and stuff, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Sweet, so we've got ourselves a tape player. So now we're going to listen to this tape. See what it tells us. Oh, I like the design of that. That's really cool. It's a Harman Wowshi W02. Right. Oh my god. And I carry it about like a legend. So there we go. The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader. Play the tape. That's loud. My apologies. I did not expect it to be that loud. This isn't Revachol, a man's voice says. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants. Another loud screech, some kind of machinery. Sounds like Aphex Twin. Yeah, that's actually that's what it is. It's an early preview of Aphex Twin's next release. Has he done anything recently? The harbour. That's the sound of a Clavsland crane. More static. When the shit is done, I'm going to tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit, dogs and chickens too. Gonna rent a room. Corty, a real nice one. This part is unintelligible. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. Just to keep you up to date, this is apparently a tape-in of the guy who is dead. That's what we've heard. Whether it's true or not, I'm not sure. But this is apparently a tape of him. So he's basically saying that he was gonna rape that woman. Now she's told us she wasn't raped. Okay. Never did get that taste out of my mouth. A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty. The lieutenant presses a button marks editor on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning. What was at the very end? Silence? End of recording. Okay, what do you think? It seemed authentic enough, probably recorded off their shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. Sounds like he was on patrol around the harbour walls. Yeah. He did say he's going to do it though. You can't just edit words into someone's mouth. Indeed. Well, the lieutenant looks at the tape. You're familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion. There's more going on here than we know. I mean, that seems to be the that seems to be the theme for the whole thing. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. Well, apparently Aphex Twin did an album a couple of years ago. Aphex Twin is one of those artists that I can't enjoy myself, but I can appreciate what he does. Not in a sort of wanky, oh yes, but you know, I'm like, I get it. Loud people outside. You know, I get it. I get what you're doing. But you know, I can't enjoy it. Okay, who's this Corty? What was Corty? Oh, it's the person he was talking to. Right, yes. Who is this? Corty could be short for Cortinaire, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at the harbour gates, Mr. Right to Work. What's Kohoi? A village on the Samaran Island, the South Safra. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. You think he was there? Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service. Okay, so what now? I think we've got a few more questions for Class G, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree. I mean, okay. As you take the tape out, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even. Yep. Okay, I will unequip our boombox for now. Interesting, okay. These guys don't want to talk, that's fine. So, she's possibly covering for him. This guy's selling stuff.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
I don't think there's anything I want to buy from
The
him,
shine
though.
on those sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Yeah. Let's leave that for now. So, what we're doing is we're going to go and get the body down. Right. Now, there is another train of, like, quests that we've not done or not accepted yet. Which is the ones with the union boss. Because I don't want it to show that I'm doing... I don't want to do stuff for him. But I've done stuff for Joyce. I don't really want to... It's not like I'm siding with any of them, you know? We should probably get something to heal our morale. I'll take that, yes. Okay. Heal herself up a little bit. So... I am a bit... But if we do the things with him, then we are going to get our gun back, hopefully. We should talk to him again. No! Stop getting sidetracked. Let's go and get the body down. Hello to you. Bo, how's it going? Right, let's get this dude.
Unpromising race pupil returns.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do this. See that they stay here the whole time. And we're not going anywhere. Okay. I don't know what this is gonna do. I'm hoping it's not gonna have too many negative repercussions. The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves. She turns to you, so you guys are like cops or something? We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Oh, she's called Katia. Have you ever thought... Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Thank you! Is it 3 months already? Holy shit. Thank you for... You made Matt Berry very happy. Thank you so much for your returning. Yeah. Is it 3 months already? That's insane. Well, whatever it is, thank you so much for your returning support. Thank you for making Matt Berry happy, and thank you for making me happy too. Matt Berry was very happy by your decision there. Yep, 3 months. It doesn't feel like 3 months because I feel like most of December didn't really count. So, but yeah, thank you to everyone who's here, who's supported in any way. Just following, watching, you know, making sound. Oh, there's a new sound alert, by the way. If anyone wants to give that a go. So, Kim says, you hear that? The lieutenant looks towards the yard. That sound, he's breaking something. Oh god, he's going to break down the whole fucking tree, isn't he? Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. Yeah, I also... What, you two? Thank you, Guspo. That's our new sound alert. Perfect for if we're falling down a hole or just crying. Right, so this guy that we didn't really want to spot us has spotted us up here. He said, look at you, RCM Rent-A-Cops. Guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs. Is that where it's at now? The RCM is for sale. Fuck, this is what I didn't want to happen because we need to be able to talk to him. Spoken by a mercenary pretending to be a worker. Yes, I am an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then, the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth approaching round the corner, appearing round the corner, approaching him, walking past him. You think he's brought the body with him? No, okay, he hasn't. Yeah, this is Jean-Luc Picard in a different reality. He's a big, huge racist. The corpse has been removed from the tree. He brushes wooden flakes off his hands. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You've sided with race victory today. Yes. There's been no side chosen. We did what we had to do to keep order. He nods slowly. And what you had to do was to become a union man for all to see. Shit. It's not. Right. Can't talk to anyone else. We need to go and see our body. We need to go and check out our body. This is I hate the way.
How'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia. It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, you talk to the boss eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. You know who killed the hanged man? The mercenary, aye? He shrugs. You could have killed him, that's indeed the question. Why would you do such a thing? The harbour is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing? What a thought, he scoffs, looking shocked. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing unless they were pushed, of course? Pushed how? Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. I mean, we know that. He was an agent of the opposition, attempted to undermine our honourable efforts. Did you kill him? I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organisations like our union have all sorts of men with all sorts of skills. He means a more violent faction could easily have taken care of such a thing. Okay. I mean, we basically know the people who've done it. They've confessed to doing it. Oh, right. Let's see what this guy's got to say on the way past. I'm a little bit scared, though.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Doesn't want to talk to us, okay. Fine. I would like to know where the other one is. It's concerning me that there is another one hiding somewhere watching us and we don't know. Let's go check her body though. How's everyone doing anyway on this Sunday? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling relaxed, refreshed, or otherwise? Oh no, what's wrong with Kuno? Oh, he's sad. Speed train Kuno leaving
You missed
station.
the show before. A gift came by, completely fucked a tree to pieces.
Kuno, you might be my favourite character.
He fucked the tree up. Fucked it good. It was porno.
I wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some questions. Okay. Lovely, getting stoned. Sounds nice. My back's been playing up, so I took like quite a strong painkiller earlier, so I'm feeling nice and relaxed, shall we say. Okay. The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side. Beautiful. Wipe a tear from your eye. Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy. Field autopsy. Yes. Covers his nose and lists. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3. Okay. The fuck are they on about? Cop's gonna cut his shit up. Yeah. Do we have someone else to cut his shit open? It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup. Alright? Social work. Honorary rank. An honor and a burden. Attached to your rank once you've proven yourself, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is Lieutenant Detective. Yeah, I feel like a detective. Eyes. Was eyes about Kuno's eyes? Because Kuno has very intense eyes. Okay. What exactly is a field autopsy? Come on, officer. He pulls on a pair of latex gloves. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. You have another pair of gloves? Unfortunately, no. I've got gardening gloves. They're better than nothing. Lieutenant looks at the gloves. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things, while you will take notes. We just fill this in, right? Show the red field autopsy form in your ledger. That's right, okay. You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol. Right, let's open your ledger. The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. Bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. Okay. It begins with 1 assistant. That's you. Well, it does seem that our name is Harry Dubois. I do prefer Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau though, but let's go with that. The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says coroner's case number. Okay, it's giving us a number. Name. We've heard a nom de guerre, Lely. It's better than nothing. Write that down. Date of birth. Yeah, we don't know that. Roughly 50 for his age. The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook. Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery. Race. Mondial. Okay. The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything else. 6. Fucky, the little monster exclaims energetically. Thank you, Kuno S. Male. Pig's gonna... Right. Fucky. I'm gonna write male. I don't want to piss Kim off on this one. Nor does he look male with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face. Date of death. We're going with March the 4th, 51. Okay. I'm glad they're writing the date in the proper way, which is date, month, and then year. What else? He looks over your shoulder. Number 9, body identified by is non-applicable. Case number is the same as the coroner's case. He listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains. Evidence of treatment. None. At least not after the initial examination. Yeah, what does treatment mean anyway? Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem. I mean, Kuno's been throwing rocks at him. Don't overdo it, it's okay to be unsure. So, didn't the footprints look like he was carried over? They'd have it to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dock workers. Places his hand on the dead man's chest as if in preparation. We should start the post-mortem. Right. The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why. Clothes. The deceased wears armoured boots and white briefs. The maker of the briefs is Babrudin, I think. He turns body onto its side to check the underwear. See, it's happening. Babrudin, yes. Inexpensive, size M, colour white. The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid. The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armour. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing. When am I going to get them? Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity after the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege. Thank you very much, drama. Tattoos. Yeah. We know about those. We've got a colour photo to be added to the case files. He's got a cargo belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. There's a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, aesthetically built, measuring 1.80 meters. Preservation is good, ambient temperature below freezing. The spine is bent more than the lieutenant compensated for. This buster's actual height is about 1.85, and no, you could not take him straight on. Okay, we're going to write 1.85. Right. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. His hair is combed back and short. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Sure, that's not weird at all. His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim. Stroke his hair gently. This is getting weirder. The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand like thread of a ragdoll's head. Keep petting him? More hair sticks to your hand. Hair of the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips in the skull, an alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over. There, baby. Fucking weird. Yeah, that was some sick shit, I agree. Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head. Chest and thighs, consistent with stones thrown low velocity. Fucking low velocity, the kid explodes. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity. The lieutenant pays no heed. In addition, there are bite marks and bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Bite marks. Okay, write down but amend for a high velocity. Ligature mark. Yep. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. The steel wiring, there's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark. I do. I've got chain cutters. Oh yeah. I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters. The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose. Right. Good thing we got the chain cutters. Okay, so I've got to carefully cut this belt. And Kuno says my pig is going to fuck his head off. Squirrels. Do you think squirrels were biting at his face? No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck. I mean, I am Kuno's pig. Let's not lie. Let's ignore them for now. Let's look for a good spot to cut. It's equally tight around the whole circumference, swelling over the edges. We need to try it. Okay. Phew. I was a little bit scared there. Was literally going to cut his head off. Snap, the knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the red ligature mark. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. As it ought to, this is where its grip on the curled meat is gentlest, pulling up. Okay, yep, it's all seems to be what we thought. Chest is intact, normal contour, abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia. He pulls down the man's underpants. Now it's going to happen. This is what they've been waiting for ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible. Genitalia is male and unremarkable, no evidence of injury. Was a weird thing, wasn't there, where we spoke to him or saw something on his face that seemed like he was enjoying himself? Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Ah yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing if that's what you want. Yep. Science processing, that's exactly what I meant. Corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and deathly odour. Inspect the genitals. A lot of details here. The dead man's penis is average size, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish, marbling its present around the crotch. You should touch it. I'm not going to touch a dead man's dick. I've done a lot of weird stuff, but I'm not... No. No. It's just... No. Not doing it. I refuse. There are combat injuries on the right hand. How many opportunities are you going to get? I don't even need one opportunity. I mean, I might be playing an insane Hobocop, but I don't think he's the kind of guy who would touch a dead man's dick. It's just wrong, okay? It's just wrong, I tell you. Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. Must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before he's a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life. In addition, I see smaller residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his body, of his skin. Yes, this is the body of a soldier, mercenary. We have a real museum of battles and wars. Last item, hands. Takes a man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand. His flesh is cold and icy. The hanged man, pleased to meet you. Where are you from? What's your name? My name is... I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Kobo. What can I do for you, Il Kobo de Sia? It's good to hold your hand. Did you like it when I stroked your hair? I did, Kobo, I did. Reminded me of when I was a small boy. Before this happened to my face and my body, you did me a kindness there. I should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean. Hands are clean, the lieutenant concludes. The dead man's fingers slipped from your hand, cold and sausage-like. No sign of injury from struggling. Are we expecting any? I was. Maybe I'm not seeing them. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think. Working so close to the fumes coming from the corpse must be hard. You realise suddenly that the lieutenant has been barely keeping it together for these past 2 items. Understandable. He turns to the side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all for the external. Well done. What next? Watching this stoned was a decision. This is probably a strange thing to watch stoned. I'm not sure if it'd actually be good or bad, to be honest. I fully understand if it's too much to cope with. We're doing an internal examination, so central nervous system, he says. I have nothing. Do you have anything on the man's central nervous system? You don't even have a joke. Okay, nothing. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from in the mouth. He gets close to the swollen mouth hole, eyes squinting from the fumes. Not injury related, eyes and tongues protuberant, hyoid bone, let's see. Okay. Puts the hand on the dead man's throat, begins to massage. You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night. Yeah, jack that fucker off. The hyoid bone is fractured. And I'm going to need to get Kim a whiskey after this. Fucking hell. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. If I can handle Roy Orbison, I can handle... Holy shit. For those that don't know, there's a cursed part of the internet. There's a lot of cursed parts of the internet. There's a cursed part of the internet from one person who seemed obsessed with rapping Roy Orbison in cling film. He wrote lots of stories and stuff about it. I think other people contributed, but it was mainly one person. But he also did a choose your own adventure story. And basically the way to get out of every scenario was to rap Roy Orbison in cling film. And we actually sat one night and went through the whole fucking thing. If you're ready to go down a deep dark hole, feel free to Google it yourself, because it's a thing. It got weirder. It got much weirder when I sort of did a lot of digging into the person who did it, and turned out that they'd written lots of other stuff, and it was all very weird. It was very sexist and racist, and there was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot. That was a night. That was something. At least Roy Orbison isn't in this, so I don't think. This is this is like, this is nothing compared to that. This is nice. So, back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Respiratory system. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. He's really doing it. The dead man's teeth cut into his gloved hands. Oral cavity shows no lesions. Mouth swollen, blah blah blah. From here, it looks as if the clown-faced man is screaming. Ends of his jaw torn apart. Look inside the dead man's mouth, of course. No scream, no sigh of relief. It's humid. Sickly sweet air, like anything living. You feel like throwing up straight in that mouth. Oh, no, don't do that. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in. Look deeper inside. You manage to suppress the contractions trying to empty your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness, more meat and darkness. There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later. Okay. Right. So, nothing else. Nothing else. Yep. Blood is gathered in the feet and neck. As you would... Don't watch him pop up. If Roy Orbison pops up in this game, I'm going to quit it immediately. That's all I'm saying. Gastrointestinal. He breathes a sigh of relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground. The pool of feces there. Then he touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen. It says digestive semi-solid food in stomach. Voila! Write it down and admit. Yes. Okay. Summary of injuries. Bite. What are the bite marks all about? Okay. Yeah, what are the injuries we have afflicted? Oh? So we inflicted them. I mean, okay, maybe I inflicted. Oh, of course I shot him. I forgot about that. Yeah. I shot him. I don't think we should mention that. Better not to muddy the waters. Yeah, the waters are muddy enough. See, these pigs are fucking corrupt, the boy nods approvingly. Why don't you fuck them if you love them so much? What are these bite marks all about? Ah, okay. It's birds. Odontologist does not need to be concerned. I have learned I've not learned words because I don't exactly know what they mean, but there's been so many words in here that don't come across in your everyday things. So that's, in your opinion, beneath the description are 2 boxes. Opinion, fatal injury, non-fatal, post-mortem, of course. Next injury, contusions. The scalp bleeds from post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early yet. So we know that it was Kuno. Throwing stones at maximum velocity. Yes. The lieutenant's admission is causing great gratitude in Kuno. He's silent with it. Write it down. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes. Non-fatal post-mortem. And then the ligature mark, of course. Which is obviously the main one. Yep. Hemorrhaging in the skin above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark 1 centimetre. No sign of clawing at the neck. Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side, awaiting your judgment. The ring around his neck is visible. What was that about no clawing around the neck? You'd be clawing for your life. Yeah, there's more going on here. But we're saying that that's a fatal injury. That's it. We've established cause of death. Not much, it leaves much to be questioned, but it's a start. Sweet. Oh, I think we just got 2 level up from that as well. So, wrap it up and pronounce the field autopsy over. How did it go? We established the cause of death. Some would say that's a goal of an autopsy. Requested a test to be run on the genitals. That was the visual. Results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we're lucky. I would not hold my breath. What else? We're thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What's there to say, given the circumstances? It was a professional field. Well done, us. We did well. Well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order. I agree. I think Kim needs one as well. Now you see, that worries me. He wipes his forehead. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You're proven a useful detective. The organisation would miss you. Oh, Kim. Let's get yourself together, the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks. Okay. I need a copy of that autopsy form, and I will drive him to Faubourg. For processing. Does that mean he's going to go? He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again. He's thinking, did I miss something? Tell me something, dead man. At the autopsy, you said you had ancient mysteries. Oh yes, Kobo Malobo. In the gift horse's mouth, tracks and wakes and waterways, ancient materials buried. But to where, brother? Just a small gulp away, my beloved Kobo. A small gulp away. Are you telling me to have a drink? Don't have enough perception for that. I don't know if I've got anything that I can take that would put up my perception. Yeah, because alcohol only puts up... That puts up intellect. What's perception? Perception's motorics. Yeah. What does that one do? Psych. Yeah. That's... yeah. That's annoying because there's definitely something else, but... there's nothing more we can do. That's... If we leave him there though, we're getting the boots. But we can't leave him. Right, we've got a 28% chance of getting this. You never know. Sometimes you do know. Okay, you run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. Do I actually have to touch his penis? The genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy. You see the penis of a dead man. If you've seen it once, you've already got the picture. Yep, can't get enough of that dick. You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets. Something we're not seeing. Okay, well, we're in livor mortis here. He's disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination. We need to do it fast. Okay. Where do we find a fridge for the body? In the Whirling. The giant bear fridge! Yes! There was a giant ice bear sarcophagus, which is switched off right now. We need to go and switch on. Yes. So that's what the ice bear shaped refrigerator is for. That's an overstatement. It's not actually for storing cadavers, or at least I hope so. I think we should take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough. Okay, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we putting a fucking body into a fridge? I mean, I'm gonna go with it, but this is just... this is insane. Actually insane. So I know we need to... I know we need to switch it back on. So let's do that. Yes. Plug the cables back in. Okay. So Yeah. Still not got you. There's nothing we can use to open that. Okay. Fine. And then there's our big guy. So what do you think? It looks big enough for 2 corpses. It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it's capacious and cold enough too. But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can. Shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage. Okay, let's do this! I'm way too excited about putting a body in an ice bear fridge. The body's heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get down to the basement and 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork. Says, yep. We fridged the victim's body. Oh, okay. I am going to take a quick break. Let me just have a look here. I just need to take a quick comfort break. So what I will do is, let's just save this. Oh, wait a minute, sorry, it's going on to extra things. We'll just leave that there. I will be back very, very soon. I'm just going to quickly run some ads while we do it. So I'm still trying to work this out. But basically Twitch does run ads. And I think if you run them when you choose to do them, it stops them running automatically, which seems better. I don't know. I don't know quite how it works. I'm still working that out, but we'll try this. And we will be back. Hello. Right. See, I need to get better at this. I need to get better at stretching, taking a little break, you know. And then just, rather than sitting in the same position for like 3 hours. Because it's not great. Right. We all good? Are we ready to go again? We've got a body and a fridge. Yeah. So let's go back and see how we're doing. How's everyone? I know I ask that a lot, but I genuinely want to know how everyone's doing, you know? I want to know if we're all feeling good, we're all doing good, or if we're not, you know, and just, I don't know, maybe I just need better patter. I suppose drawn maps. Nice. Yes, we do have a Dungeons and Dragons session later on, so that's awesome. I'm excited to see Guspo is our Guspo's our dungeon master. So he's the one that comes up with all the fun things. Right. Kim seems very proud of himself. He should be. Excuse me a moment. There we go. I think you're I think the best dungeon master is someone who is equally prepared but also is able to come up with things on the fly. I think playing with someone who would be very, very strict would get quite tiresome, I could imagine. Excuse me. Because, you know, the whole, like, the whole point of Dungeons and Dragons is it's about imagination. It's about just doing anything you can think of, basically. I wouldn't want to play it with someone who was too strict, you know? Right. Oh. You can pop up armor around there. There we go. Okay. So we've got a body in the fridge. You've definitely earned a drink after this, perhaps even some pagan rites. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we need to celebrate by performing pagan rites. Let's bring out the mead and set it on fire. I knew you would say that. I knew this would lead to drinking. No, no more. This is paganistic enough, and it does not leave this room. Okay. Yes. I think we did our best with... See, I don't mind being a complete insane person to other characters, but to Kim, I'm like... Kim's put up with my bullshit so far. I think he deserves a bit of respect. Yes, we did our best with the means at our disposal. So we stopped the body from decomposing further. Now we can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances. Okay. Inside the icy realm of the Ice Bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting. Okay. Let's see if he says anything else. How do you like it in the fridge? I like it a lot. This really is your finest ever. You're a genius. A regular Copolangelo. Alright, sweet. Okay. We've still only got even odds on this. Should I try and take off his boots? I know that the idea of taking off his boots was a bad idea before, but if we're doing an autopsy and an investigation, I think we should try and get rid of his boots. I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus. Fuck. 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 You touch the dead man's body, his skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea where to begin or what to even do with him. Lieutenant rubs his side for warmth. It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to leave him there. I get the feeling there's something to do with his boots. I really do get the feeling there's something to do with taking off his boots. Kim's not going to let us take off the boots, but we can sneak out after Kim goes to bed. So I'm thinking later on, we come down here when Kim's sleeping and we take off the boots. I think that's what we're going to do. Now we've got 2 level ups to do. Okay. I am going to pop... I'm going to put 1 point into perception. It just seems... It feels like it's important anyway. And... How much longer have we got on this? 30 minutes? Yeah, I'm going to unlock another one for the next one. Because... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Okay. Okay. So we've got the body in the fridge. At least we got the body down. Yeah? At least we got it down. So... we need to go back and speak to Classier. We need to speak to her and get some more information. We know that the body's safe for now. Hopefully. We just need to make sure it stays plugged in. Oh, my throat is really... So let's go and speak to her. We definitely need her to say more. And the body's not in the yard anymore, so hopefully that opens her out to say... I'm not going to talk to these guys just now. Or my partner in disguise. I'm just going straight and talk to her. I don't think she's lying. This is the thing. I don't feel like she's lying. I just feel like there's obviously a lot more going on. You see the yard below, the corpse is no longer there. That's good. Okay. Let's not steal her drugs yet. I did have to think about that for a moment. Let's not steal her drugs. Let's go and see what she's got to say. I genuinely, this is one of these stories where I genuinely don't have an idea where it's going to go. There's that door as well. We don't know where it goes, and I don't think we can open it. Yeah, we're not physical enough to open it, so okay.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Right. So, we got a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape. She puts her coffee cup down. The soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her. Did he? A smile flits across her face. I never said he was a good man or that he had good intentions, only that he was never bad to me. On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target. Where did they get this recording exactly? It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a decryption station that's authentic enough. She arches her brow. Does he say he's going to do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Yeah, that was practically his pickup line. The memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style? Yeah, the word whore was mentioned. He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Cohoy, the young woman lights a new cigarette with the butt of her old one. He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Cohoy. It was in his everything. So, yeah, why did they say things like that? Was he bragging? Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things and integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living until they just sort of turned into his persona? Running joke. I was going to say running joke, and it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Like his punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He sounds like a fucking catch, honestly. It was like the Seminese conflict, the Cohoy massacre, and the 36 famine, and use it all rolled into one person, and cast in orangey ceramic armour, which he wore in bed and in the shower. When he said he was done and done mentally, it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like a deeply troubled man. Yeah. Well, maybe I pieced him back together with my magical personality. So you spent time with him romantically. We're all scraping together any happiness we can find. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Cohoy here. Did he tell you he'd actually done any of those things here in Martinez? No. We were too busy laying waste our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess, at ease. As much as a man like him could be. There's a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. Thank you. Whenever you're ready, I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now. Okay, yeah. Can you tell us more about the victim? Like his name? I don't know his name, I just called him Lele. Nickname? I guess he came from Lelystad, it's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use. Lelystad, that's a good start. He writes it down and tears out a few pages and hands it to you. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer. The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On its list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh. Okay. Where is it? The place? In Orange, officer. It's, I think municipality is a term, a nowhere town. You're almost right. The lieutenant shakes his head like you just missed a shot in darts. That means his race was Occidental, not Mundial. I'll update the form. You were both from Orange. Yes, we were compatriots. Did that bring you together? No, he was too old for that. From another part of Anjuric. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't orangey, it was bad habits. Sex and alcohol. Speed, probably also sildenafil. Okay, how old was he? He was 42. I would have had him above 50. He had many scars that made him appear older, but no. We even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me. Okay. His eye colour. Blue, light blue. They were like little blue galaxies. You know, it was strange seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly and he had a beautiful soft voice. Very surprising. What with all the scarring, it was quite something watching him speak. He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth. Yes, severe. She seems to enjoy the word. Made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes. It's clear she was very much attracted to him and still is. Okay. He found him attractive, of course. He was the most strangely beautiful man I'd ever been with. And I mean that. And now he's dead. Oh yes. The lieutenant suddenly remembers. His hair, if you remember. It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. I don't know if I really want to say I too have stroked his hair. Let's just carry on. What did the tattoo mean? Oh. She liked it. Quite a lot, yes. So it was a map of the waterways. Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks though. How? Imagine him lying in bed, freakish musculature laid out on the sheets, scarred of course, tattoos. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking of course, and his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, she points at the air with her sharp-nailed finger, picking out an imaginary tattoo star. What was this, baby? And he says, she lowers her voice comically, that was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that. And so she goes, okay, but what's this, baby? And he's like, saw some bad shit there, killed some loincloths. And so it goes, star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country, and he's done horrible things in every single one of them. Yeah, you're the woman. Oh yeah. So, can you tell us what they mean? Hand her the photo. She does not take it. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them. Okay. He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orangia needed some people killed. So they turned him into a grotesque killer for money. He went to Killer Academy in Redfort. And he killed some people on the Seminoles Islands and on other islands too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. She looks over her shoulder to the sea, then back to you, smiling faintly. Change of topics, perhaps? Okay. I don't like any of these fucking questions. Did he enjoy his death? I mean... fuck it. Fuck it, we need to. Why do you ask? Just a feeling I have, indulge me. Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down, too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet. Yes, we requested a semen screen from processing. What do you think it will tell us? I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady. Could it be the love that did him in? It very well could be, yes. What do I mean? I don't have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in. What does that mean? He told me love did him in. That's not funny, officer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're done here. I don't think she needs to know that we've spoken to him. Okay. Do we need to talk to her about her room? Tell her how it looks sad. I've contaminated it pretty bad. Is this why you're out here? She nods. The contamination spreads from room to room. First I escaped upstairs, the Sad got that too, then I found the handle for the summer door. What's the contamination? For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is that you have an industrial Sad spill in there. She taps the roof with her heel. For me, it's alcoholism. Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that too. Hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decorating. Prescription drugs? You have quite a collection of prescription drugs. Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it. Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol. But you should still reprimand her. I'm not going to reprimand her. Yeah. It's quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard? With money, sir. It's not exactly the Anastar-sized caboodle I intended for it to be one day, but it's getting there. The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist. Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids. Is that something that happens to you often? Better safe than sorry. You seem to have, among other things, Priptide. Oh yes, one of my favourites. It cures my ailments. Like what? Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. She thinks not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically. Okay. Very funky. So... yeah. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Yes, you're just one room away. Very personal. Are you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory. Might as well, because we've asked her all the questions already. Yeah. You do not need to know that. Oh, sorry, you do not need to know that. The lieutenant taps on his notebook. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like... Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is interesting. Terrifying art. So basically this is about a sort of motorway that's going into the Pale. The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild Pale yonder. For an unimaginable distance, forgetting, until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat swallowing. And then it comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before while aimlessly wandering around the streets of Jamrock. Lost piece of the man you were, a dark hope. Interesting. So all intellect white checks are now unlocked. +1 to Inland Empire. Alright. Very interesting. Yeah, I want to know more about the Pale. I'm curious. We can think about this one. I'm not sure what this is going to give us. But yeah. Let's internalize this one and see where this takes us. So we've... yeah. These have been unlocked again. Okay, so that's something we can check about. When Kim's not around to stop you, ask Clashju about what she heard from her room the night before you emerged into reality. She must know something. Right. So we are definitely sneaking out after Kim goes to bed. We can send Kim to bed at like 9 o'clock. For now, we're going to go and talk to the union leader. I still get the feeling that he had a bit of a crush on her or was in love with her and she didn't return the feelings or whatever, and he sort of ended up taking it out on the other guy. That's a sort of vibe that I'm kinda getting. Do you want to say anything else to me? I've got the body down, so you should be proud of me.
I can't believe this shit.
No, okay. You're just hanging about.
What is it?
Well, she wants to talk. Okay. Yeah, something's bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station? God damn it, you leave her alone. The man with sunglasses snaps at you. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake. I'm trying. Can I actually help you with something? She looks apologetically. Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible. Are you with him? Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask? He seems like a cool guy. Well, he's not. The man interjects. His voice is stern. The sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue, but at least he tries, unlike you. Hey, I'm trying. I am trying, you know. Might not be succeeding, but I'm definitely trying. Right, come on, dude. You've got something else to...
It's you again.
Yep.
What is it?
We talked to her about the tape. She stands by what she said. That fucking fucker. He stares at his beer for 2 seconds intently, then turns to you. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape. Yeah. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything and it didn't change her mind. Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her. Sounded like he wanted it to change her mind about the Hanged Man. This is definitely personal. Yeah, I get that. What did she have to say then? Fine by her. This is what people are supposed to be like. Fucking whoop-de-doo. She did not say whoop-de-doo. I can confirm that. Let's see what you're doing there. Let's push him. She didn't? Well, whoop-de-doo then. He's too angry to drink his beer. He just stares at her. At it. Yeah, if anything, she seemed a little turned on by it. Yes, in fact, the lieutenant looks at you, then him. I think she thought it was a little funny. Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore. Oh, well, who's calling her a whore now, eh? Alright. He slams his giant fist on the doorframe. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking... Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus. Level up again. Nice. Fix rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. This is just perfect, just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this law, Ben? Women are crazy, irrational, that's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump. Yeah. No. I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Glenn explodes with indignation. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this? It's alright, Glenn. I just thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong. Yeah, it was fucked up. He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you may want to lay off this topic or else you might antagonize him. Okay. I just got too worked up. Big man lost the shit. Shakes his head. It's cool now. Okay. Yeah, be straight with me. What really happened? I already told you we fucking hanged him. There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are grown increasingly silent. Go on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember? I know you're tired. Why don't you just... You know what? He gets closer. I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said fuck off. He throws his beer can down. This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits. That line, scamming, we're done, this is over. Your little investigation is over. Yeah. There's a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something and thinks best not to. On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it. What is this quiet funeral shit? Well, we need some beers in us. He looks around. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union. Why don't we make it 40, huh? The man shouts from behind the counter. Why don't we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough. 100 beers, now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager. The window might be closed and the more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be. Oh shit. Yeah. Titus has been manipulated, but I'm not sure it's necessarily from her. I'm gonna check this window again. Yes. Let's see what's outside this window. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow faded with time. A tiny splash of colour in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone said the key in the bush. Huh? The big guy looks behind. Yeah, can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing? I don't know about that. The tattoo man yawns and settles more comfortably on the bench. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now. Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Thank you. With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch and slides it across the table. Thank you. Spare key for workshop. Workshop? Where? The old man closes the window and sits back down. I'm tired of listening to your shit. Thank you. Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key. Alright. Yeah, what door does it open? I was thinking the door in the kitchen. Yeah, it says workshop. Maybe there's a workshop there. True. No one knows anything about the key. Alright. Let's go check this out. Before we do anything else with him. Because he does need to know. Oh. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No, it smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop. A workshop for what? Interesting. Pinball says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and swords. A note, MB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. Yep. Pinball is white Diora. The black earth shows a female figure in the morning. All these mesmerizing machines just wait to be plugged back in and played. Run your finger across the dust of the white Diora machine. Looks like it might jump back to life any moment. It's white Diora. Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst. Lieutenant Grimace is looking at the machines. Feels like you don't enjoy them. No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on. Yeah, what about we fire one of them up? You can't fire them up, they're broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works, the Royalist Pinball. What a dumb name, Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of the machines about now. You don't want to play the other one? Okay. My encyclopedia is not good, yeah. Strange that it doesn't like pinball. Kim here is a Sealite. His people are incredibly dexterous. Yeah. I don't like that. This is not a good conversation. No. Yep. Nope. Yep. This is a failure. I'm failing. I'm going to stop. Well, don't go down that. Okay. I don't like pinball because I had to learn to do it for an undercover job at Pinball Ring. It's a lame, boring and unchallenging game. There, we can move on now. Super, tip top. This went pretty well. What's in this box? Money. What's through this door? The small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The lattice cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There's a control panel to your right and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads last maintenance 10th of July 88. That was a while ago. There are large rectangular buttons, Monterre, Descendre, and an international call for emergency assistance. The third one appears to be broken. As the last maintenance was in 88. A small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint. The last maintenance was 88. I say let's brave it. Kim, you rebel. This elevator was last maintained in the future? It was a long time ago, at the end of the last century. Look on the bright side, if it fails, we'll only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital, maximum 5. Let's go then. I mean, if Kim's up for it, I'm up for it. Oh. An office, okay. What's going on in here? Small windows taped shut. Okay. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism theme. Now that looks a bit more like it. Pinball maker's coat. Look at this snazzy thing. There we go. I mean, not sure the trousers quite go with it. But we're certainly getting there. We've got a proper jacket to go with our proper hat. We can fly, I agree. This is pinball makers in here. And footprints. Footprints in the dust. You can clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust. Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. Someone's been here within the last week or 2. 3 weeks maximum. Could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer. This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there in the dark of the workshop. It was a stereo investigation after all. It's now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider. Okay, what does this mean? Oh, it means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route behind Class Stu's room. So this is going to take us out into her room. This may prove to be significant. Let's have a closer look then. Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. the tips point both ways. Right. So it's one person. Yep. Between that, he points to the elevator doors in the corner, and that, he points to the barred door. Yeah, it doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging, though. That's someone totally different. Oh, the size looks about the same, but it's not the same shoe. So it could be the same person wearing different shoes. Right? It's not it's not workers' boots. These horizontal lines are different. They look custom made to me, or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot though. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. This may link to the tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Oh. Someone was watching them? You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat, and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere. I think I can see into the bedroom from here. You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. I mean, seems a bit obvious. Foreign footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions. Exactly. What were they doing? You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural. If you're Messel Limp Biscuit, if you're Messel Limp Biscuit. If your mesolimbic reward pathway were to venture a guess, one of the bottles has probably been put somewhere it doesn't belong. All right, okay, let's move on from that thought. We can unbar her door. Yeah, what's on the other side? Unless we veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting us to step out on the roof. I should ask her about it, yes. But it is quite likely that we'll re-emerge on the M plane, brace for psychokinetic impact, or the roof. Yes, let's unbar it and see. Interesting. So this is actually turning out to be more about her. But then again, she is involved. She is, you know, obviously was involved with the dead guy,
Officer,
so...
It's a fine day for questions.
I need to talk to you about your room. Yes. Did you know that that door leads to a downstairs elevator? I did not. Mystery solved. I kept wondering where it led. There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now. Okay. Let's tell her what we found, though. There's a peephole. Peephole, you mean like a hole in the wall? Yes, looking into your bedroom. I mean, I'm going to have to ask the cafe owner about this, because it's like... It's your place, mate, you know? You should know about this. Okay, there's a pause as she processes. A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now. Do you think this is somehow connected to me? It could be. Do you know how long it's been there? Virtually no, but if we were to guess long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover it with some tape. So if it's recent, who do you think made it? Shit, I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I'll be fucking covering that up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there? Yeah, there's tracks on the floor. She feels like quarry encircled. Her eyes dart to the door. It's an old pinball. An old pinball workshop. This place used to be a pinball arcade. Okay, she smiles. I'm glad someone's had fun. Right. She's lost in thought. What Did we find out about the window? No, we didn't. Okay. And I'm not going to try that check. So what are we meant to do about that then? There's nothing to see. Did we level up? We did level up. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Let's put another into Inland Empire, because Inland Empire is quite interesting. That gives us some interesting sort of insight into things. Yeah, okay. I thought we definitely looked into the borscht last time. Okay. Still not sang karaoke. So, okay. His boots, armor pieces, armor gloves. Okay. Yes, I'm thinking we want to go and surely we want to speak to the cafe manager about this, right? No, there we go. Okay. Because he must know. I'm still suspicious about the person who was here and then left. We do have her number. But I don't know if she'll tell us anything. Yeah, I thought we'd ask the chef about the borscht. Not gonna say anything else. Oh, okay, so we need to either say cut it out or turn it up. Turning it down seems like a bad idea. Okay, turn it up. And he's giving us some. Okay. Stay masculine. So, yeah, we've got some, so we've got some Garces brew. Get turned right up on that. I feel like that's going to come back and bite us in the ass, but say la vie. Say you will, say you won't. Right, what have you got to say about this peephole? Good.
Can I help you?
Ah, yes, okay. So, yeah, we know that she's the one that nicked the phone line. Why? No, fuck it, I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building. He really doesn't like it being her. Yeah, I bet you didn't want it to be her. What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy. She's not my taste. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward to the bill and be done with it. Okay. Now, was there anything else? Yeah. I hate you. What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door? Oh, okay, well, he controls his excitement. I did hear you make a noise, so good for you. Takes a lot of willpower not to ask, obviously he's been wanting to know. Yeah, don't you want to know what's back there? Okay, what's back there? Skeletons, a mausoleum of the dead. Yes, what's actually behind there? Pinball machines. I knew it. I'd always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Was there any back there in working order? Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. No, I was just wondering. If you found pinball machines there... You're thinking of selling those pinball machines. I want a fat cut. C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor. He rolls his eyes. Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them. It wouldn't hurt to get a low life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble. Okay, so what about this peephole then? What wall? Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Classia's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines. I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests. Couldn't you keep the hole there? What if there's some hottie staying in that room? Wink. No. Nope, I can't. Okay. So that's it. That's it. We're getting a lot of levels up. It's pretty sweet. Do you think we should have some logic? And just having like 1 point of logic seems like it might be a good idea, right? Just one. Just a little bit of logic. Although, saying that we're quite an illogical person, aren't we? Like, maybe that would be going against our... Drama seems right, though. We seem like we're quite a dramatical sort of person. Yeah, let's get some drama on the go here. Right. What time are we at? Oh, right. Probably do another wee bit and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so what do we still have to do? Get this whole story from Titus, but that's a check, and I'm not sure about that check yet. We need to wait until Kim's not around to do that, and we need to wait to take the boots off. What we could do is have a look at Kuno's dad. That might be a good thing to do. The badge I'm not sure about. Let's see if we can talk to Kim about the pissing contest.
Yes?
Oh. No. Ah, yes. So now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned. What's there to say? It's just stupidity. What kind? The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbour. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. To have let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion. This is all about who runs Martinez. Sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. An orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There's quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I'm not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition. So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness, on the contrary. So he volunteered to spoil it. An unrepentant spoil sport. The lieutenant appears pleased with this. What? So what does this say about me? Tell him. Tell him why it's you. It must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? No. There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable. Oh no, it's very imaginable. We failed to place responsibility for the hanging. The Harbour Company sees the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military. Maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire. Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real incalculable effects. Things can always get worse. Matter of fact, Augury, we should move. What's so special about Martinez? Nothing, it's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place, they care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist. A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps? It was like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. Not about who gets what's north, it's about who doesn't. Okay. Why did the 41st send me? Now, I've got a very low chance, but I've got points because of two people mentioned suicide. So that worries me that maybe I...
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
See if she had anything you'd say. That worries me that I threatened to do that. And so that's why they sent me here. Maybe. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go and sort out Kuno's dad. And then I think that'll be us for today. We've actually gotten through a lot of quests. We could look to... I think I need to go the long way round to get there. So we could look to taking on the tasks from the Union boss guy. Which I hate the idea of, but I'm curious to see if we're ever going to be able to see this. Yeah. Is there anything else over here? Down there. Now we know where that is. Yeah, I've sort of forgot what I was saying. We've got a lot of quests done though. I think we should consider. Is this? A shabby door hangs oddly in its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno de Ruyter. Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty, knees weak. Mum spaghetti. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song. I'm glad you appreciated that, Guspo. So let's grab some of that. Oh no, we can't do that just now. Looks like we found where his dad lives, and the place comes with 3 months worth of utility bills. Let's take the chain cars out first and see where we get with that. Okay, knock lightly. No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky 1-shaped shadow and a marker drawn 2. Nothing happens. It must be an ambush. Let's get your adrenaline pumping just in case. Thank you, anxiety. Good thing you already have the chain cutters in hand. Nothing left to do now but snip snip. Okay. Snip, the cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The link falls to the ground on the other side of the door. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle. I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick. I can't believe Kim's going along with this. Master investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? I mean, it's... Yeah, what do you mean? Nothing, you're right. Get in there deep, invade every personal space, break every lock. I mean, I feel like it's my duty. The Jamrock Shuffle. Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them. Interesting. This, I like to look inside things. Alright. Okay. This place looks scary. I'm gonna steal your money. Someone's snoring. That's Kuno's homework from 2 years ago. A phone book lies open on the table, covering the stack of utility bills. Right next to it in plain sight sits a small bottle of amphetamine conveniently equipped with a straw. Ugh. Score, it's right there, baby. Today's your lucky day. No, I mean... Fuck it, let's just take it. You pocket the bottle as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait, celebrate. Blast that shit right here. Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done. Blast it before you face the beast, the router. You're going to need the encouragement. Alright. +1 to Motorix. Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, our Motorix aren't very good, so... We'll give it a go. Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. Will it make me into a super cop? It will make you into more than that, a mega cop. This is your modus operandi. This is how you've done it for years. Let's go. Kim's going to be disappointed. Okay. Let's do it. We did it. You raise the bottle, close the nostril and inhale furiously. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a little bit inside your nose. Mamma mia! Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush has grown in intensity, your little heart pounding like a bird in a cage. A sweat breaks out across your brow, your jaw clenches. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did something. Clear the air. Fuck it, let's do it. It was for professional reasons. I'm not your mother, I don't care. Do what you have to do. As long as you remain functional, he thinks. Now let's get back to work. Yeah, I don't want to know about the downsides. Don't want to know. Yeah. About the downsides. Let's just get on with this. The air stinks with something sour. A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark it looks like a nest. Look at that pile of clothes. Reach out your hand. Something underneath the clothes is breathing. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now or you're going to die. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out. Can I save it? And then do that? I don't like to save scum, but I also don't want to die. Let's do it. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. Something alive underneath it. It's deep and suffering somehow. Kuno's dad. You see a 60-year-old fat red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol. And God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down. Is this thing even alive? I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves. Look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Max Store in the sole. A groan rises from the man's throat deep like a... It got me all excited. I thought something was going to try and kill me. This is Kuno's father. So... Is that... Report back to Kuno? Yeah. We've taken him down. I mean, he's already down, basically. There's still plenty to be scared of here, just not what you thought. Yeah. Doesn't look like he's going to fuck anyone up anytime soon. No, it doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son. A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty and frozen. Clear that this person behind him is not awake. His half-open eyes give him the look of a dead man, but he's in there not enjoying himself. Yeah, he's going to sleep it off. I know this. Suddenly, the man starts growling. 3 words manage to escape his mouth, along with a strong stench of alcohol. It's fucking... It's Dee. What's he trying to say? The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. Hand emerges, trying to gesticulate. And it dawns upon you. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs. Fuck you! Die! His hand falls back in the bed, limp and defeated. The loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again. At least he got to say his piece. I took your amphetamine, old man. I wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional. Should we help him? What's there to do? Yep. Okay. Yeah, we can't take him to hospital. Besides, he'll be dead in a few... Yep. Alright. That was less exciting than I thought it was going to be. I honestly thought it was going to be this... Well, you know. He's obviously a total prick. But I did think that I was expecting a bit of a fight. So we're going to report back to Kuno, and then that'll be us for the day. Let's see what Kuno's got to say about it. Can't believe they made me take drugs and get all excited I was going to get in a fight. Bloody typical. Alright. Let's see what Kuno's got to say. Can we see anything with this yet? No. Got very low visual calculus. Right, dude.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yep. Understood. I took care of it. Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Oh yeah, it's totally a kilo. Here's how we do it. First you give Kuno's kilo back, then Kuno gives you the half. So we split it, it's the best way. Okay, aren't you going to ask how it got past your dad? Word on the street is you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit. Not a single muscle moves in the lieutenant's face. Yeah, okay. Yeah, by kilo you mean gram, right? Fine. Fine. Oh, that's heavy. He wears a minuscule ball around and slips into his coat pocket. Wait. Out comes another similar vial from the sock above his running shoe. Here you go, more than half in here. Kuno's fucking honourable like that. There's no movement on the lieutenant's face as he stares intently at the trash container. But he does not approve. Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? Okay. Yeah, let's ask him about the shitty apartment. Kuno's got plans to get the fuck out of here. 6 meters underground, below piping from below the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls. In the dark and opening into the lower tunnels. I met your dad. You're doing drug deals with 12-year-old Scouse kids, I doubt Kim would. Yeah, I mean, I did think Kim would be a little bit disappointed about it, not gonna lie. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Do some Sambo shit sneaking. Is the hooker thing real? Sambo styling implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. Yep. That's exactly what we did. I killed your dad, Kuno. It's dark in there. We sneaked in and got out. You got lucky. Kuno's dad was out getting more drink. Kuno knew that. That's why he sent you. Who cares about his pig? Doesn't want his pig to get hurt. There's a textbook with your name on it. So what? It says Kuno, not Kuno. I like it. Kuno. I wonder how you're meant to pronounce those then. Because that's Kuno, the C one. So the K one. So is it just the same thing? He's trying to fuck you again. Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it. Kuno can change his name into anything. Yep, okay. There's lots of unpaid utility bills. Fuck right, there were fucking 3 years or some shit. Yeah, you have to find somewhere else. Kuno's gonna move underground. L'Oreal shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb. Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno. I wonder where that is. I wonder if it's in his shack. Okay, this shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Okay. Yeah, we know. We know you're having a shit time and you're trying to act tough. Like, we get it, you know? Kind of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Why? Why would it be strange? Yeah, see, I was just wondering. That's actually a fan slogan from an aggressive youth-orientated campaign. I was just wondering if there was like a route down from his shack. Because he's talking about living underground, unless it's just a sort of fantasy kind of thing. Yeah. Unless it's under there. Yeah, because we've been up here and there's not much going on here at all, really. Oh, we can see that from that angle, but not from here. Right, okay. Yeah, there's like nothing else. There's some windows over there, but that's not anything we can access from here. Okay. Well, I'm sure Kuno's got his shit sorted out. Here he's fine. So I think that'll do us for today. I think we did a lot of quests. We got a lot of shit done. So I think next time we're definitely going to... We could go get our dice. Then we need to talk to the smoker. We need to go and check the body once Kim's gone to bed. And once Kim's gone to bed, we can talk to Clashdia as well. To get the whole story from Titus, I need more information. I definitely need more information before we can go there. I'm going to put another point. Suggestion. But yeah, we got the body down, which was the main thing. So I feel like we were pretty... I think we were pretty successful in doing that. I think we did well. But for now, I think we'll leave that. I'll go and get myself some dinner and stuff. I hope everyone has a nice evening. Thank you for joining us for this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not following, just pop a wee follow. But you know, just being here and stuff like that is awesome. It's really great. Everyone's support has been incredible. And since tomorrow's Monday, we'll be back to the sort of normal schedule-ish. Which is listed on the Twitch page, but it's generally round about 2, might stretch it to 3-ish when we'll start in the afternoons. That's GMT, so that's UK time, whatever time that works out for everyone else. So yes, thank you, Red. You have a good evening too. Hopefully we'll be able to catch you with a Fallout stream. We'll still do Fallout some evenings. Probably still Wednesday and Friday, but I want to get in another evening stream as well. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to work out a schedule next week and stuff. But for now, I will leave you to your day. I hope you all have a lovely one. So bye bye.